girls, and welcome back to my channel. Yes, here's that famous line, it has been a minute, like it really has. And to kick today's video off, I'm going to be doing something that I wouldn't usually do on this channel, and by now the title below me will have given it all away. But I want to show you guys how I prep my skin for makeup. This isn't an intense skin prep. This isn't like one of those over the top nightly rituals. This is just what I do on a daily basis to hydrate my skin and give it all the nourishment that it needs before I apply product onto my face. Now, those who have been around me for a while, you may know that I'm not all that into primer. I did used to use primer, but that was purely because the beauty community told me that I should. But I've been doing my makeup without primer for quite a while now, and honestly I feel my makeup lasts longer. It's just, for me, about a really good skincare routine before you start applying. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. First things first, I definitely couldn't do my skincare routine without these pads. So these say they're soft cotton wool cosmetic pads. It's just basically one of those little pads. We're all familiar with them. You can literally get them in so many places. I personally get mine from my local Savers store, but you can get them in Home Bargain, Primark stock them, Superdrug. You can literally pick them up everywhere. They're just an essential part of my skincare routine. Now, the first thing that I do when doing my skincare, I always start with my simple micellar cleansing water, which is this one here. I personally love simple products. I have sensitive skin, so honestly, like the minute I put fragrance things on my skin, I do notice problems. So I'm a big fan of simple, and this cleansing water is really great. So all I do is I put it onto one of my cotton wool things, and I literally just rub it in my face. What this is great for is making sure that there's no product on your face. So I do this every night as well. And this is just so I can make sure that I've removed all my makeup from that day. But I always do it the next day just in case there's any stray bits of makeup that I haven't managed to get off the night before. You can see there is some on this. Until I went down my neck, I didn't have any. But it's definitely picking some product up on my neck. It may be that I've got false tan on. Maybe picking up some of that. But no, I always take my foundation down my neck. So maybe some residual foundation from yesterday. So yeah, always handy just to go back in the next day with that, just in case there is some product that you didn't quite get off from the night before. The next product that I use, it's the Simple Kind to Skin Pore Minimizing Toning Cleanser. Now, I really like this product. I've used this product for quite a while now. It's quite an unusual texture. I'm going to pour it onto the cotton pad to show you. So it's not super liquidy. Can you see? It's like almost like a gel-like formula. It's really unusual, the texture of this. And what I like is if I use this, I don't have to cleanse and then tone. It kind of just does it all in one for me. And with it being simple, it's really nice for my sensitive skin. So I basically put it on here, and I put 2 blobs on each cheek, and then I'll start to rub that in circular motions. With one of the claims in here being a pore minimizing one, I definitely spend some extra time on my nose area with this because I have disgusting pores. It's something I've struggled with since I was a teenager. So the next product that I use, it's by Ells. It's the Instant Boost Skin Tonic, and it says it revitalizes, soothes and tones for radiant looking skin. Now, I do actually definitely find that I feel it adds a glow to my skin. The part you didn't see, I actually messed up everything that I was saying about this, and I've applied it so you can see a slight glow to my skin. But again, I just pop this on a cotton pad. Do you know what? I'll do another layer. It's not going to kill me, is it? So I just apply this to a cotton pad as usual. There is a slight tinge in colour to this one. I don't even think you can see on camera. It's a bit of a yellow tinge. Now this does have fragrance to it. I can definitely smell it straight away. It does claim on the packaging that it has a floral fragrance. I definitely can smell that in it, but somehow this doesn't affect my sensitive skin, and usually anything with the fragrance would, but Elsie really doesn't. So the next thing that I use is actually a facial oil. Now my skin's normal. It used to be normal to dehydrate it, but it's just normal now. My nose in particular can get a little bit dry, whilst I don't suffer from dry skin. I have a lot of pores on my nose, and I just find they can really get dry, and I can have some patching in those areas. So I use the Lacura Overnight Repair Concentrate. It's this one here. I actually picked this up from Aldi, would you believe? I think it was around the £4 mark. Yeah, it's really nice. This is one of my favourite oils I've used. I used to use the Elemis oil, but this one's so much more affordable and it feels the same on my skin. It has one of those applicators where you squeeze it and then it fills the tube, and then you press down to release the product, which I quite like. So usually I would say around, oh my god, I can't speak, to apply around 3 drops. That was 4, hey ho. So I'll rub it in and I pat this on to my face. And I'm not touching my nose just yet. Now I'm going to take my applicator and apply a drop directly onto my nose. Just with my nose being so, it has so many pores, which isn't ideal. I want it really moisturised, so I do like one concentrated drop just for my nose, just to make sure it's super hydrated before I apply any makeup. Now I've been using a new eye cream. This isn't the one I usually use. I usually use a Nip and Fab eye cream, but I have run out and I've just not got around to reordering it. So at the moment I'm using the Balm Prime Contour, which is this cream here. Now this is not particularly an eye cream. It states, oh, it doesn't actually tell you on here, but when I did look up on this, it said that it was for fine lines. So I've just been using it under my eyes. It's not done me any harm and it's just nice and moisturising. Then I use my roller. This is meant to help depuff your face, but not only that, it's meant to get like the blood flow and everything going. There's apparently some good health benefits from doing this, so I've been using this for a good few months now. So I start under my neck, under my chin. Am I okay? Then I move onto my face. So I start by rolling from my chin outwards on the bottom half of my face towards my ear. So I just move up in sections. Now I'm going to do above my lip, and I'm going in with the smaller end to do this rather than the larger end. My nose, so I'm rolling up and down. I'm going to roll under the eye, so I'm definitely going to be using the small part for that. Then I'm taking the larger end again and I'm going to work the upper portion of the face, and I'm going to be taking that up towards the temple. Then I'm going to roll onto my temple. And then I'm going to roll my forehead. So what I do, I start in the centre with my forehead and I roll up and down and I work my way to one side in the same motions, and then I come back. There's no particular reason why I do this, it's just this is the way I started doing it. When I originally picked this up, I did search what ways to roll the face, and these are the directions it gave me, and so this is what I've done since. And then I roll upwards on my face also, so I've done it outwards and now I'm going up, and this is the last step. Okay, so I'm all done with that. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be an expert on jade roll on the face because I'm not. All I've read on it is it's meant to help depuff my face, and it's meant to get these new blood cells working the way around my face. That's meant to help me look more luminous and awake and whatnot, is what I read when I purchased it. So I got that. So now I'm at the final point of my skincare routine, and that is to moisturise. Now I feel this is the part that's probably going to throw most people. So as far as moisturising goes, there are so many moisturisers on the market that it can be hard to find one that works for you. I think what's going to throw everyone is my daily moisturiser. This is my OG, it's the one I'm obsessed with. And no one ever quite got me onto this. I was just in Savers one day and I just started reading about it. And I thought that'll be really good on my skin. So it's E45 cream. I know this isn't a moisturiser, okay? So what this says, this is a treatment for dry skin conditions including dry and flaky skin, eczema, itchy skin, dry psoriasis and sunburn. So this is not a moisturiser, this is for like skin conditions and burns. So you can tell straight away that this is going to be intense and highly moisturising. Now I've got this big tub here because I just fly through this, because when I put this on my skin, and I'm very generous with it as you can see, I feel my skin is absolutely moisturised, it's hydrated. Oh, it's just amazing. It feels like my skin has just dipped into the world's most soothing spa, and it's come out feeling unbelievable, like it could take on the world. That is honestly how this makes my skin feel. And whilst I know people don't talk about this as a moisturiser, this is the most intense, beautiful feeling moisturiser I have ever used in my life. And if I don't use this, oh my god, do I know the difference. My makeup sits beautifully on top of it as well, like absolutely stunning on top of it. It's just so hydrating and moisturising, and you can see that it leaves my skin with a beautiful sheen too. The only other two steps that I take, they are for my lips. Now this lip scrub, it's a new one to me. I've been using it the past month or so. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. This is by Fenty Beauty. What is it called? The Pro Kisser Lip Loving Scrub Sticks. This is unbelievable. So it's on like a wind up tube like this. So you can see it almost looks like a balm, but then you can see the lip scrub inside of it. So I just rub this onto my lips. What's so unique about this is when I usually use a lip scrub, yeah, I've not taken it off yet, it's usually like a straight up sugar scrub. So you're kind of like pulling at your lips and then you've got to go in with a balm afterwards. This is so moisturising on my lips, I can't even. So what I do now I've applied it, you can wipe it off with your fingers or you can take a cotton pad, take it off this way. That's what I prefer to do. And your lips just feel instantly hydrated and moisturised. Now you absolutely don't have to go in with a balm after this, because your lips feel that nice. Balm Extra, I always do because I'm obsessed with Carmex. This is my favourite lip balm of all time ever, and again it almost looks like a gloss, I find. So if I'm having a no makeup day, I just throw this on and it almost looks like a clear gloss, but really subtle. But I love it. This is really hydrating. And that is me officially done with my whole before makeup skincare routine. So that is what I do before I apply my makeup. It's usually quicker than that, of course, because I'm not usually filming it and I just throw it on my face. But that's what I do before makeup. It makes my skin nice and hydrated so that when I apply the products over top of this, it's got a really nice base to stick to. So by all means you can go in with primer, but it's no good if you just put a moisturizer on and then primer and hoping for the best. You're not going to get the best out of your skin. And I think the most important part of makeup is having a great base to apply it to. So if you're not going to go through the effort of doing the skincare before your makeup, you're not going to get the best results out of your makeup. But this is probably the first time on my channel we've done a bare-faced outro. Usually I start like this and then we're in glam, but this time no, we are bare-faced. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you coming back and spending your time watching this video. I do hope that it has helped you all. I'm not the most educational person when it comes to skincare or anything like that. I just know what works for me and my skin type and how to get my skin in the best way that I can for makeup application, because that's all that really matters to me. So I do hope that this helped us, and I will see you guys next time.